What would happen if ants developed superintelligence? They would unite against humanity as their enemy. Even a single ant could easily kill a human. It would hide inside food, and if you accidentally swallowed it, you would feel an electric shock sensation. Then you would convulse excitedly throughout your body, open your mouth wide, emit blue light, and ultimately die from brain burning. This method of death is extremely covert. To determine the cause of death, Jack gently cracked open the victim's cervical vertebrae, then used his mouth to extract the spinal fluid for further research back at the lab. However, David's attention was drawn to the large number of ants in the corner, so he decided to take some ants back for study. Strangely, these ants moved with extraordinary coordination, always heading in the same direction. Even when the container was rotated, they could precisely locate their original direction and would emit powerful electric currents. Meanwhile, transformers throughout the city were mysteriously exploding. Soon, David and his team arrived at the explosion site. The transformer wreckage had inexplicably developed powerful magnetic forces, and numerous ant corpses were also found at the scene. Just then, Jack called. He had also discovered ant traces in the victim's spinal fluid. This led people to connect these disasters with the ants. Research revealed that the locations of the several exploded transformers could form a straight line, and extending forward led to the location of the world's largest particle accelerator. If an explosion occurred here, everything within a 1,000-kilometer radius would be destroyed. Time was of the essence. The team rushed to the research facility housing the particle accelerator. Sure enough, they discovered large numbers of ants moving rapidly here. To avoid detection, the ants had deliberately blocked the cameras. The team immediately gave chase. The ant army moved rapidly through the pipes toward the particle accelerator. To stop them, Jack threw a fire extinguisher, and Annie fired shots at the pipes. Although the pipes were blown apart, this failed to stop the ants' advance. They quickly built ant bridges. With no other choice, David forcibly activated the particle accelerator. The massive shockwave finally scattered the ants. Just as the team began to relax, another piece of devastating news arrived. A building in the city center had sunk underground without warning, leaving a massive crater where the building once stood. David and his team had to rush to the scene immediately. No one knew what could have hollowed out the entire foundation of a building. To uncover the truth, they went to the basement of a nearby building. There, they discovered a huge tunnel. The team crawled through the tunnel opening to explore further. Jack found some mole corpses, but a few moles alone couldn't possibly hollow out an entire building's foundation. They continued forward when suddenly a crocodile appeared before them.